there. How's your day? This is Underdog Andrew. I'm back again with Luna, the Shadow Dust. You feel like taking a moment, some time out of your day to just relax? Or perhaps maybe you just want something in the background? Nothing too crazy, no screaming. This is the place. Today I'm just gonna play this relaxing game of puzzles and friendship. I don't know if you saw the previous episode, but I found a friend. Their names, the characters' names are Yuri and yeah, something like that. I'm sure we'll see it again. But anyway, let's put our worries behind us and get back into this. And maybe along the way we'll find where the rest of my voice went. We continue our journey up the tower. This mysterious tower full of puzzles. We still don't know where we are. Honestly, I'm not sure who we are. But one thing's for sure. The atmosphere is, well, it has nothing to do with fear. I have no idea if it has anything to do with Atmos. I've never met Atmos. Oh, look! A cart! What can I do with this? Climb inside? I assume I ring the bell, and I go someplace. Yeah. Well, okay. I'm in the background, I guess. Taking a little trip. I'm a little sad that they didn't decide to take us with. Oh! That's it. Alright. Let's see what our little friend here can do. What we learned in the last playthrough, the last time that I don't know when that was. For me, it's the next day. This little guy here can just turn into a shadow. And that is so cool. Cool. Our friend... Oh, I'm in the book now. This guy has such interesting powers. Alright, let's explore this picture. I see... Well, it's some kind of bird. Seems wise. Standing next to this dragon. Oh? A symbol. Can you remember that? Okay, I just know it's an upwards arrow. Coffee pot. Upwards arrow, coffee pot is what I'm going with. Now I wonder if we can do anything. Is there anything for us to interact with? I could go up the ladder as well. Unless I'm worried. Nope, okay. There was a step ladder last time that I was a little worried about. Oh yeah, but there's nothing for me up there. Perhaps I can go this way and find absolutely nothing. No, I see a lot of these sticks holding things up. It really adds to this feeling that the tower is fragile, that it could topple at any moment. Can I get back on this cart? Actually, no. I can't. I have to wait for my friend to finish what he's doing in the book. So we have the coffee pot arrow pointing up. And that is all that I'm allowed to do. That is the entirety of this adventure, I guess. No, wait. Yeah, no, I can't interact with anything else. Can I leave the page? Is there a way out? Or is our friend stuck? Or maybe I should have gone to the very far edge. So it's 3 images then. 4 images. But only the one can I interact with. Now, I can be a bit slow. I can also be easily distracted. Look at this. Look at the center of the book. How it mirrors itself. They use the same texture on each page, just mirrored. That's interesting. You know what? It works. Okay, I understand you. There's a symbol, and I need to figure out what to do with that symbol. But you know what? I don't know if it's a glitch or I don't know anything. I don't understand. Because I cannot do anything with this character right now. There's nothing for me to click. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. There is one picture that our little friend can interact with, and it gives us a symbol. But beyond that, I can't even walk out. Nor can I reboard the cart. Oh, there's a lever. I did not see that. Beautiful. So the symbol we got this first time is not being shown here. Unless it's within the symbols. No. Let's just check this one out. Okay. Ow. Ow! Well, that was rude. Wrong. Select the wrong book. Yes, that's funny. Very, very funny. Okay, what do I do now? Okay, we know the symbol. Oh, I went and got books, I guess. Okay, so I just have to look for the right book. We're off on a little cart ride through a large library, hoping to find a very specific book. Now let's get out of here. See what we found. That's the symbol. Okay, so that worked. I gave him the book he needed in a language that I cannot read. Images revealed. Beautiful artwork. Feels very Native American. I see here in the center this mirrored image, top to bottom, with trees and rain and fish people, not fish people, but fish and people and horse. It looks like a lively place, but then on the underside, it's the opposite. There's this dragon thing, and just looks desolate. And this guy, this scribe, seems to be writing on a scroll. Oh, he looks like he's planning the building that we're in. Okay, there's an hourglass. I saw this book. I may have even selected it. I don't remember. But I'm going to remember that one. Hourglass and the lollipop, I'll call that. Let's go have another spin around the library. See if we can find a relevant piece of literature. This great wealth of knowledge, of culture. Probably all in a language I don't read. But I can't help but wonder if there's actually a language. If maybe English was just translated into symbols. And that is exactly the book. That is exactly the book. Oh, I should switch. Hey, buddy. Yes. Now that he has what he needs, it has revealed another piece of this tapestry. Can it be called a tapestry in a book? Beautiful. Honestly, I kind of kind of want to. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to try this because this is 2026 and we have ChatGPT. AI is not great, but it's it has proven to be very useful. It's not something that should ever be used for creative purposes, replacing what a human can do. But when it comes to trying to learn something, trying to access information, it's very useful. So I've asked, please decode this, sending a screenshot. I said, I suspect it is English, but every letter is replaced with a symbol. In the end, it could not. Technology has its limits. Let's move on. Let's see what else was on here. I assume this guy up here is, yep, next. Oh, this individual sitting there contemplating something. And it seems we have... how would I describe that symbol? You know what? I don't know. There's a person in there. Person waving. Got a bunch of baggage, maybe? Let's say that. Let's see if we can find that book. Off we go. So what have you been up to? Don't just pretend I'm talking to you. Believe it. And answer me in the comments. I want to know what your world is like. What have you been doing? What keeps you going? Don't say coffee. You said coffee, didn't you? Hey, there's the book. That's the one we want. And my friend here is going to discover something new. More of this strange language. Actually, I swear, if this turns out to be a real language and I'm just ignorant, oh, I'm gonna feel so stupid. I got a circular image now. I'm seeing kind of continuous, but it reverses on the bottom. Sort of. It looks like they have a normal life going, and then there's this wizard of some sort whose lantern is giving birth to darkness that spreads and changes the land. But on the other side, it's kind of the same. That bird is eating the moon. What are these wizards up to? Is this what we call soft disclosure? How's about you, friend? Ah, yes. Your cup of stuff. Well, don't worry. We're gonna figure out what that means. I'll find a book. What? I shouldn't have done that. So climb on in, ring that bell, and find that book. Welcome to Find That Book, the competition, the game show where you find a book. If you find the book, you toss it on the ground and then you throw it at the other book. Doesn't that sound like fun? What do you win if you get it right? A picture! Alright, do we find this little cup all the way on the end? Yes. And here we go. A serpent eating its own tail. Oh, some kind of dragon. Oh! And he's popped out of the book somewhere new. Hey, why do we keep getting separated? Well, what do I do now? Do I leave? Do I hop back into the cart and get some more books? Let me switch to my buddy. I can't. I'm stuck. But maybe this time the cart will take me to him. Or maybe I'll just come back with some books I don't need. Oh, there's a door. I see it now. There's a door in the book. Which is amazing. I love this. I love the very idea. Oh, man. I love the very idea. Did I come back with books at least? I did. What should I do with... here, take this one. Pointless. I love the idea that a portal opens in this page of a book and you step into the story. I love parallel universe stuff. Or like pocket universes. I was actually writing a character. I called him the scientist. So generic. But he had his own pocket universe. Such an interesting concept too. I can't spoil everything, so I might eventually finish that. Oh, do I just click books now? I will find... Okay, I'm building a bridge with books so I can walk across and find my friend. Don't know where he is, but I'm not gonna give up till I find him. Okay, I see. Just gotta keep walking. Gotta love building a bridge out of books. Walking on knowledge. Oh, this is it. This is it. No more books. It won't allow me. But the books are disappearing. Oh, okay. It's taking a life of its own. You do you, bridge. See, when you stop worrying about whether or not that bridge is gonna be there, it just starts showing up. Just walk. Have faith. It'll be all right. Don't you dare disappear. If I fall right now... Yeah, what are we doing? It's just infinite walking. Welcome to the walking simulator. And that's... Oh, I thought it was about to end there. Okay, at least things are changing. Symbols floating in the air. This infinite void. Hello, dragon. I'm starting to feel like I'm dreaming again. I'm having visions. Ah, don't eat me. That was a giant fish. You know, I might have to look up the creator of this game and find out what all this means, how they came up with this artwork. All right, reaching the end. About to walk into a giant bookshelf. Some incredibly dramatic music is playing. Yes, please. I will walk into the light. I will walk into the... Okay, there you go. And what shall we be greeted with? The next level. Mind you, we're still separated from our friend. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Oh, there he is. We're reunited. Reunited. And it feels so good. Reunited. Don't mind me. I'm just checking out this hourglass. Ooh. Fancy. Oh, what's happening? We've gone back in time. Oh. And now I see myself. that's right. Reliving a memory. Hey, kid. Oh, come on now. I'm stealing. Why did I need to steal a lantern? This place is full of them. Oh, I can still play now. Okay, alright. What happens if I turn it again? Alright, it's all back to normal. By the way, that door is absolutely crushed. A little bit unsettling when that character looks at me. Stop it. Let's try this again. Let's take another look at history. Okay. What about you, friend? What can you do? You can go up there too. Hip, hop, a hippity hop. That's it. A hip and a hop, and it just won't stop. Okay, but we can't do anything. We cannot do a thing. Actually, I'm starting to feel a little dumb because, you know, I told you sometimes I'm a little slow. I'm realizing this, there's a perfectly working door down there I could probably go to. Yeah, I could. Come on, buddy. Oh, that's right, he falls. He always falls. Ay, caramba. Let's go into the next room. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're just gonna follow myself. You too, friend. Getting in a hammock with a... Oh, that's not a hammock. That's a boat. It's a boat. Oh, but there's a... Okay, not you. I'm sorry. This person. My friend. I need... I have to... Yeah, I know. That's too far up. I have to figure out the combination. Ladder will not come down. It's about now. No. And how do I find out? Oh, maybe there's clues in the previous room. The symbol on that tapestry, I call it maybe it's a banner. I don't know. Maybe the answer was back here. And if not here, perhaps in the future. The dark and lonely future. I don't see... Oh, the door's open now, though. It's fascinating. Am I too easily fascinated? Okay, there is a symbol up here. I might need my friend to help me get it. Oh, my friend's been waiting here all along. How lonely. But I do love that. The idea of being able to just... non-linear time. Like you could step through time like it's space. I adore that idea. That's right. There you go. We have revealed the answer. Now it is as simple as going back in time. Up the ladder again. Topsy-turvy. Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey. Allons-y. And here we are. Back through the door. Okay, problem. I guess my little friend will be going back. No, he can't go back in time because he can't reach the time thingy. And I don't remember. I just assumed that the banner would be gone. Wouldn't you? And I assume the developers assumed the same. That we would assume that it would be gone. Oh, Eve. But at least it's just a quick flip of a switch, changing of time, and then hop on over to our spy. Okay, we're gonna call that a star, a moon, and infinity. And call it good. Star, moon, infinity. You sneaky piece of cloth. Okay, it was star, moon, infinity. This one shall be as it is on the right. Not that star. Tricky, tricky. There we go. Moon. Yes. And infinity. That should do it. There's the ladder. Hold on a second. I don't want to leave without him. My little slow walker. You first. Slow climber as well, I see. Look at you go. Where are we now? Oh, we're back? Back in this room? Time travel paradox. Travel back to the room. That's the... Okay. Okay. I assume something different will happen now that I turn this. Or at least the ladder is fallen down, so now I can... And so, wait. So if I enter the ladder here, it should be different. Perhaps. Perhaps that's how it works. I'm not entirely certain if my friend needs to come with me, or if he's already here. Oh no, it's just... Oh no, I thought I'd climb through the window, but I didn't. Ah, that poor guy. Means I just need to go now with him. I fooled myself a little bit. But here we go. Through the door. And up the ladder. I like the music that goes along with this. It can be a bit loud at times, and maybe I should turn it down. Maybe I already have. In editing. You curious to know what I'm using to edit this? Oh, hello. I was trained years ago on Adobe Premiere Pro. That's what I've been using for years. But in OBS, Open Broadcasting System, I think is what it's called. I just know it as OBS. It's been a while. Open Broadcast System service. Anyway, point is, I'm recording it so that there's separate files, separate tracks, audio tracks for my microphone and for the game audio, so that I can, edit the voice and the sound of the game separately. And Adobe Premiere just does not handle that. It does not do well with this. So I decided to switch. I switched to DaVinci Resolve. That is the one that is, I guess, industry standard, if we're talking film and television. But also YouTubers tend to use it, so I chose to try that one out. So far, I'm liking it. It is operating at the very least. All right, friend, why don't you hop in here and find out what this lever does? It doesn't. It just doesn't. I assume I have to push some buttons. Okay, I see. And if I go and turn this wheel or something. Or perhaps I need to get back in the thing. Try the lever again. It's not happy with me. Can my friend do anything? Well, he can hop in, that's for sure. I don't know why he would need to, but he's here now. That didn't change anything, but let's push the button a couple more times. Now it's off. It doesn't like that. Was it already off? It may have started that way. We try level 2. See what that does. It doesn't. Okay, I have a feeling there's a wheel that I cannot interact with. Typically, this is the kind of thing I can. I just have to push the button a few more times and just hope. What about you, little guy? What do you think? What should I do? I don't see anything for him to interact with. Oh no, I'm stumped, y'all. Unless I just need to... Hold on. You come here. You come here. I just need to get close to this so I can hop on top. No. That's not it. Well, friend, what am I supposed to do? I wonder... There's a giant pendulum swinging back and forth. It's got like a crescent moon and some kind of spiral of objects, kind of like stars or meteors. I can only think. Put him in there. What? Oh, I can move it. Okay, what if I try pushing from over here? There we go. My friend, I have figured out what your purpose is here. Hop on in, buddy. I know. You always have to do the weird things. Oh, hello. And while you're in there, I assume that I just need to... step this. Push it back. You know what? I really should have noticed the line on the ground. Okay. Things have changed. Yes. So I've locked one piece, and I'm just walking. Okay. And if that gets the... Okay, so maybe now I can just... Yep. That's exactly what I thought I would need to do. Okay, there's a bird. I need to overshoot it and then come back so I can time it correctly. There we go. And do I want to free my friend? I feel like I should be getting out of here. Yeah, let's get this guy out. There we go. Now he has left. Okay, Okay, friend, okay. Let's go turn this wheel and then see what happens. Nah, let's push a button first. Interesting. What is that light up there new? It is. Okay, so we're turning the light on. Pushing the button. Turning the next light on. And I assume now the two of us probably want to get up on this device and rise. Wow. Okay. Closed doors mean locked, typically. Oh good, this is more puzzle. I thought this would be the end. Oh, okay. We have to rearrange the gears. And you'll see when I turn this, we get to see the results. Yeah. Okay, I'm not liking that. Is there more over here for me to interact with? I have a feeling perhaps shadows might be involved, my little friend. Can I hop up on something? Can I jump up onto your hand? Yes, the shadow I can jump up on. Hey, yeah, that's cool. Okay, and that's as far as I can get. But I assume my bunny-headed friend can go down and change something. Right. If I get rid of the light, then the shadows will come back and my friend can hop around, jump up and get down. Here we go. Back up to you, friend. It's up to you. Oh, it got risen, it went up. What do I do now? We raise that other lantern. Okay, so both lanterns have been raised. So I can no longer hop up onto this thing. Which makes sense. But now what? Well, if I... That guy's lowered, reads that shadow. That's how I got up here. Okay. And with that lantern lowered, I'm not seeing much for shadows created over here. But let's raise it back up. My friend is now on the statue. We don't need that anymore. I don't know about this one, but let's take a look, because this elevator is also a variable. So when I raise the elevator up, it's probably gonna interact the light in some way, perhaps creating a new shadow. And I was wrong. There is not, in fact, a new shadow. So what am I to do? What am I to do? Not even I'm casting a shadow. So what is the point of this? Oh? Okay, I want to raise appears this light again. Maybe it casts a shadow of a gear downward. I didn't see it before, but maybe I'll see one now. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. And again, and again, and again. For he who perseveres shall be saved. Who perseveres into the end? No, I needed that one. Hop back into here. Knock, and the door shall be opened. I don't see a difference, but who knows? Let's give it a go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's the wrong one. Back up, please. Turn the wheel. No, I don't see. Oh, you know what? There appears to be a clock hand moving, so I'm gonna keep turning this. I did not notice that. Wonder if that's somehow relevant. What does this do? Oh, the little hand. Okay. Y'all, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I am confused. I wonder is there something I'm supposed to know? Was there a time somewhere down below that I was supposed to note? How would I know what time this is? Sorry, I didn't mean to go over there. I'm just gonna keep turning this second hand. Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? I am quite sincerely confused. I am unfortunately quite sincerely confused. This is gonna take me a long while, so why don't you go ahead and get up, get something to eat, something to drink. Does this pendulum tell me anything? Yeah, you're bad at games. Hey, now, you be nice, pendulum. I don't know, I'll drop the lights again. Take a peek. See if that does anything. I can't tell. I cannot tell. I cannot tell. Cannot tell. I honestly do not know. I cannot figure out what is going on. My little buddy, he can hop down now. Should he hop down now? Oh man, I'm just so sincerely confused by this one. I do not like feeling confused. What do I do? What am I supposed to be doing? I have to arrange the hands of the clock in a specific manner. Perhaps one pointing into this gear and the other into this one? But if so, then what's with the lights, Jack? What's with the lights? Don't go into the light, Jack. Don't go into the light. You ever play Jak and Daxter? Precursor Legacy. Oh, that was my childhood. I remember the excitement years after that game when our father came into our room late at night. Well, it's after we went to bed. And he comes in and he's like, you guys know Jak and Daxter, your game? He's like, he tells us he just saw a commercial for Jak 2. And we're like, what? We started freaking out. We're so excited. I mean, come on, that's not, you might as well have given us sugar. We're trying to get to sleep. I always had trouble sleeping, but that was too exciting. Jak 2. And he said, he didn't really catch much, but he's like, it said something about these metalheads, and I don't know why, but we were like, that's so cool. Knowing nothing about what metalheads meant. So we found out. Man, that game was not my favorite. It was so vastly different from Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, that I had trouble appreciating it at the time. And then Jak 3 came out, and I played that, and I loved it. It was so good. Oh, the story was so good for that trilogy. And I was able to appreciate the second game as well, eventually. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Let's get... I think that the little hand goes into the little gear. I think I'll make it there eventually. I think, though, the first video game that we had, so it was for PS2. That was our first system. And yeah, I think the first game was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Oh, you don't even land in that gear. But you do land in that one. And that was also a great game. And then Sly 2 came out. That was fantastic. Sly 3, another great trilogy. And anything else that came after that was a fever dream. But you don't land in that gear either. Well, that's just frustrating. Well, there goes that theory. That pendulum has to have something to do with it, right? I have to go back down and see. Here I go down in the iron lung. Alright. Let's see. The pendulum, that's what I'm here for. Okay, you're seeing swirls. You're seeing a couple of things on the sides, but how do you know which one's which? My friend, is there like a star or some other symbols here? I don't think so. I'm unfortunately baffled. But let's assume, because that hour hand kind of looks like it's got this symbol. What about that sort of star symbol? This guy, I don't think does. But maybe we can try it. So let's assume the hour hand needs to be all the way to the right. The second hand needs to be sort of near the bottom. Maybe that will work. So let's try it. Let's give it a go. Nothing we can do but try. Oh, hey, Jack, have some radiation. Okay, which one am I moving now? Second hand, so it's gonna be sort of near the bottom. Like that. I think that's as close as I'll get to the bottom without going completely bottom, you know? Don't clip that. And then the hour hand needs to go to the right. Yes, yes. All the way to the right. You see what I mean, though? I could have these backwards. See, he faces all the way to the right. Maybe this second hand needs to go a little further. Okay. So I'm going to try switching their places. I'm going to try doing things a little differently. If you're just tuning in, how? How do you skip to the middle of this? I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I knew enough to get my little buddy here up into the statue. He's got an itch, he's got fleas. But I don't know enough to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. Pointing at the torches. I'm sorry, those are called lanterns. And still nothing happens. Okay. I know the door is locked. It should be locked. If it's unlocked, developer, this is not a puzzle game. Okay, good. I don't like being pranked. Y'all, I'm genuinely not sure what to do. My little buddy here can't do nothing. I'm assuming I'm supposed to be waiting for a shadow to appear so we can hop onto it. But what shadow? How do I create this shadow? These lights only have 2 positions, from what I can tell. Does this thing matter? I don't think so. Why would it matter? Makes no sense that it would matter. Let's lower this light. Alright, friend, what has changed? Not a ding-dong thing. Alright, let's let our friend down. Perhaps it was not the correct thing to do at this moment to put him up on the statue. Maybe we can hop down now, and I'm in the shadows. And I am in the shadows. But while he's in the shadows, perhaps something else will happen. Maybe now when I turn the wheel? No, he's just not in the shadows anymore. Brilliant. Fantastic. Everything is working beautifully. I'm lying. And I cannot for the life of me figure this one out. I don't get it. And I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. I've spent way too much time on this, so you know what? I'll come back when I figure it out. Okay. I came back down and I sent my little buddy inside. We already solved this jumble. And it's fine to just jumble up again. Here's the thing. It seems that there is also another image when this is disengaged. Yes. So I lined up these 2. Now I just need to line up the others. Aha! Hint in the dark. Okay. This is allegedly a hint. Okay, so I'm seeing... I don't know which way's up or down. Down? Is that... So if this is down... Oh wait, look, there's the sun. That's gotta be the moon. So something's got to be pointing this way, while something's pointing down. Don't really know what S is for, or what the symbols here and here mean, but... And let me just... Okay. But I'm assuming that this is one of the hands, and it has to point sort of to the right, near the moon. I'm just thinking that... Well, let me just say... Yeah, first of all, get that out of the way. Yeah, buddy, you go on up there. I think that's a good enough, good enough hint. Let's go see. See, the moon's on the left. Come on, little guy, you go ahead, hop up in the shadow, get into that statue's hand, and then I'm gonna go ahead and change the hands on the clock. Which one needs to be what? I don't know yet. But something needs to be pointing straight down. And something needs to be pointing just off the side, close to the moon. Like that. But I'm assuming it needs to be swapped. So let's do that. Last time I was talking about wanting pizza and macaroni and cheese. That hunger has not left me. Those are such comfort foods too. I wonder if there's some reason that I'm seeking comfort. I feel like everything's fine. I mean, everything's not really all that fine given the atmosphere of the country right now. But honestly, I have to say I'm quite blessed in my life. That didn't do anything, Sarah. Oh, but I assume, you know what? There were lights, remember, and there was an S. What does the S stand for? I assume the lights have to be in a certain position as well. But what position is that? And it was flip-flopped. Let's assume it wasn't, or let's pretend it wasn't, and that's the sun, and that's the moon. There was this half-circle thing here, sort of like, you know, and then same on here, but the flat side was facing the flat side of this one. I wonder what those mean. And then there was an S here, and then some kind of dot and line up here. Since it's flip-flopped, the S would be over here, but what is S? I'm gonna have the half circles here and here, and of course the dot on this side and the line on this side. I don't feel like that really helps me in any way, but unless I'm supposed to ignore the sun and the moon and just go with where things were pointed. There's got to be more to this. I mean, I got an extra hint. What more could I do? Has anything changed, my friend? Do I just need to point the hands at each of the lights, perhaps? I still don't understand how this is important. Why is this guy standing in the hand of a statue? No clue, my friend. No clue. I haven't the slightest. Not the darn tootinest. Not the rootin' shootinest. Thought I had a clue. That I found a clever clue. And it turned out I'm not clever enough to understand the clue. It happens, I suppose. you know, it drives you crazy. But if you just persevere, just keep going, we will figure this out. Well, someone will, not me. I'm gonna have to ask the internet, because there's no way I'm gonna figure this out. I do not know. Okay, I got a little hint. I have to go back outside, and I have to change the shadows again, the lights. What did I just say? I have to go back down, and I have to lower the light. I feel like I checked and could not get a shadow on my, you know, from Yuri. That's this little guy's name. Apparently it's a boy. Yuri the boy. Apparently he casts a shadow, which is helpful for my little friend to hop onto my shadow. I felt like, because I passed, see, I don't have a shadow here, so I assumed there'd be no shadow over here. And yet, there's a shadow. Now I can hop here and go outside. Y'all, we figured it out. And now this matches more of the diagram. I see. The moon is where it was meant to be. And if I remember correctly... Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, so it's gotta be opposite, I think. I had to point... Wait, what is this star thing? How do I move this? Alright, let's take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Though now I wonder what happens when I raise the lights. Aha, there's the S. There's the symbols that I was looking for. Yes. And that means, my friends... if I remember correctly, one of them was up towards the moon, the other one was straight down. The problem is, I've tried that. And I'm noticing there's an extra. This star. How do I move this? Can I move this? I don't know. But I guess I'll have to go up and try. I wonder if it moves with, like, every turn of something. Okay, so I've moved this guy down. The star hasn't moved at all. Alright, let's move him again. It's moved further. The star has yet to move. Okay. The star's there, and it's not gonna move. I have a feeling something needs to point downward, but I've already been here before. Unless I need to move it so that their respective ends. You know what? Let me try that again. I'm gonna have to do a full rotation with this guy. Oh, wait a minute. I think I moved the wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna point this the opposite direction of the sun. So what then? So what then? So what then? Whatever am I to do? How do I solve this puzzle? How do I? What shall I do? I'm just gonna take my little friend back in, and we're just gonna... No. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you for taking one for the team, for the sake of just being fast about it. Let's take you back down there. Let's take another peek at that little hint that we found. See, it's oriented correctly. Viewing it from the outside. But you see what I'm saying? Do I point them both in this direction? Perhaps? Perhaps they both go there. I just assumed that one would go down, you know, and then one would go up towards the moon. Although, I don't know if I can get up towards the moon like this. The children yearn for the coal mines. Oh no. Okay, friend, you hop off. That's fine. But I'm gonna need to go back down and lower that light. I had a dream last night, where I was in a grocery store. This is such a small part of the dream, I can't remember all of it. You know how it is. I was in this grocery store and I'm looking for, like, what is it, like a pint? You know, one of those little bottles of milk with the twist off cap. And anyway, I was just looking for milk. I don't know why. I was looking for whole milk. Can't remember why, but I remember grabbing one, but when I'm at the register, the lady suddenly the milk bottle was like almost empty. I think she was drinking it, and I'm like, hey, you know that I'm not paying for this. You got into my milk. And she's like, oh, sorry, yeah, let me. And she takes it over to, you know, around the corner. And I follow her, and she's like, takes out this jug, you know, this pitcher of milk. And suddenly it's no longer a bottle that had milk in it. Now it's a bottle almost out of orange juice. And she's about to pour milk from a pitcher into the bottle with a little bit of orange juice. And I'm like, no. no. What are you doing? That's not, no, we're not doing that. And then I went looking for a fresh bottle. It was just so wild. So weird. Fascinating. Sometimes my dreams, they're just so baffling. Okay. Maybe the lights. Do they hinder the star? Why is there a window over there? Can I get over there somehow? Hold on a second. There's a window. Maybe. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I think though, if I move, perhaps my shadow will be where it needs to be to... Don't go outside. I didn't tell you to do this. No, the shadow disappears, so it's not a useful shadow. By the way, this isn't meant to be entertaining. It's meant to just be in the background. I'm supposed to just exist. What am I doing here? Just exist. There's really no reason for me to be all source of entertainment. Sorry, I forgot what was I doing? Both lights are up. What happens if I drop that light? Maybe nothing. Maybe a whole lot of nothing. I certainly don't really see much going on in here. It looked like... Oh, right, I was going to... The moon's here, so maybe I was going to point at the moon with both of these. So let's try it. Let's just hop on back up there. Hopping on back up there. See what we can do. Is there really no shadow for me to cast? That's crazy. Why not? It should be a shadow. Okay, well, that's fine. There's no shadow. It's whatever. But let's go ahead and turn the dials. Let's get these guys pointed at the moon. All the way at the moon. Somebody needs to be pointed up there. I was just assumed it would be either like this, or perhaps it's going to be both. I hope I don't need both lights up there, because what? And I'm still baffled. I'm still confused. I still don't know. And you're still the one. I don't know what else I can do. Take another peek at the instructions. Now I'm reading that I was right to have the hour hand pointing down. And it's said to have this guy pointing at like 1. Which is exactly where I have it. And yet, it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm gonna raise the light. Maybe it's necessary for both lights to be up. Oh, okay, so I had to be out here. I hope I don't need both lights up there, because... what? Gotcha. Finally. Yep. Very pretty. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I can hop down. Oh man, that looks like it hurts. I assume now I can hop across. Yeah, and climb up the ladder. Alright, little guy. Lay. Oh, you need your friend. That does it. That does it. Now we're free. We finally well, I shouldn't say figured it out. I mean, technically, I did that. I just didn't know the lights had to be up at the same time. Ha. Should I have known? Oh. That's helpful. Oh, guys, we've reached the top. We've managed to make it. Well, there might be a little bit. Looks like there's a crown on top of this. Maybe that's a little extra, but... oh, what are we doing? Okay, it's making me... it's drawing out the ending. I have to click for every... Oh. Don't give up, Yuri. Never give up. Never give up. Oh, I know it's windy. Oh, maybe I have to wait if there's a wind. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna figure this out. It seems to me that when there's a breeze like this, I have to wait. How long? Okay, there. Oh, no. Okay, let's go, Yuri. Left, right. Left, right. Oh! It happened so quick. Let's keep going. Left, right. We can do it. Oh, hold tight, friends. Turbulence. We can climb the ladder. We can climb the ladder. The wind won't blow us away because we are patient at climbing the ladder. Breeze is crisp, cuts through to the bone. Brr. Oh, I was a little bit too impatient. Should have waited. Like the turtle, slow and steady, we will win this race. But you know, every time that you fall is a lesson learned. Every time that you fall, you gain just a little more wisdom. And you learn how to make it further and further every time. Climbing up the ladder. Freeze our enemy. But I will not fail this. No, not me. 'Cause it's just a ladder. I've climbed them all before. Just a matter of left and right. We're there before we know it. To the top. The crown. I couldn't help but notice a floating island that has yet to have colored, so we're about to go there. I'm afraid of heights. Personally, I would not want to climb up here. Oh. Oh no, the remnants. And an ominous washer. Hey buddy, what do you know? What do we know? It's troubling, whatever it is. You fell? As the sun sets, we remember our last moments. We've made it to the top of this tower. Placed our lantern, sang our song, worked our magic. Summoned our light. And there it was. The Phoenix. And it brought us a beautiful glowing moon. Illuminating everything, giving it shadows. Oh, but from the shadows rose darker creatures to engulf the light, to devour the day, bringing us beautiful stars. But at what cost? Darkness just staring at us, observing, blinking. And as we backed away, we knocked away our light to the ground. It shattered. Our light died. Did I do that? No, you did. Because you realized what was happening. Oh, and you were in that realm? Man, you've sensed a disturbance in the force. I tried to resummon the light, but for some reason I just couldn't. It lost it. What was happening to me? I was fading. The darkness was overwhelming. Oh no, the tower beginning to crumble. And then it took our giant washer. Okay. I don't know how important this giant washer was. But it turned from glass to stone with the will of darkness. That's when I guess that's when it all happened. When it all ended. The sky disappeared. The moon. All was lost, but our friend, I don't know who you are, sort of my surrogate parent, but you came to save the day. Our animalistic shepherd, summoning hands of light to restore what was broken. Taking that shadow, as if holding a friend. And returning him to me? Oh. The darkness. My darkness. A necessary part of me. But where did it all go wrong? It was too late, I suppose. The damage done. My hero fought valiantly, but I think we all know how this ended. The cracks, the crumbling, the falling. The vision. The ending where we all began. The light. That little light that encapsulated me. Oh no. Oh no. My friend. My little friend. Lay. That's spelled Layh. So that's how it happened. It was my fault. You saved my life. Because of it, you became more adorable. So not so bad. Can I fix this? It appears that I can come and interact with this pillar. I can move it. I like to move it. I'm a strong young man. What is this made of? And how far do I need to move this? No, genuinely, truth be told. What is this? What is this? Do you see the shadows on my pants? Could I perhaps keep moving it? What about you, friend? Is there a thing for you to do? No. You just sit tight then. The more I push the pillar, the darker I get. Look, the shadows are overcoming me. But you know what? I'd give everything just to restore what I've broken. to restore you. I know you don't want me to do it. It'd be my honor. I have to do this. You know what? Love goes both ways. Okay, so you're just gonna get in my way, alright. Well, you're gonna do it. Oh, friend. What have you done? Oh. See, I would have been fine all along. But perhaps this is the way it should have been. Perhaps this way you're restored. I know, it looks like absolute peril, but have faith. Have faith. This can't be the end. I will see you again. You'll be restored, right? Right? You're coming back, right? He's coming back, right? He's going God mode, that's for sure. He's fighting off the shadows. And restoring our beautiful world. Look at that. Gone is the shadow dust. Returned is the golden moon. Displayed with a backdrop of stars and planets. And there, it's gotta be home, right? Finally. Home. I'm starting to think he's not coming back. At least I have something to remember him by. I don't know what he did, but I'm gonna carry on his legacy. He seemed to be some kind of defender of this world. I'm gonna do him proud. Thank you for playing Luna the Shadow Dust. That was nice. Stories of self-sacrifice are always... I don't know, it's hard not to get emotional about them. And maybe that's just because I'm coming from a Christian background, you know? It's a real tearjerker to think of somebody loving you so much that they give everything and then some. But, this was a really beautiful story. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was a relaxing enough experience to have in the background. Maybe you'll be inspired to, No, that makes no sense. I was about to suggest that you play it as well. You should. You should go and support the game by playing it, but obviously now you know how everything works. Fiend. You know what? You can't avoid your problems forever. Just remember that there is nothing that can overcome you in this world. As you walk through the valley of the shadow of dust, fear no evil, for Luna is with you. Actually, I don't know who Luna is. There was no character. There was Yuri and Lei. Is Luna the mage? Or perhaps just has to do with the moon. Anyway, go forth into the day or the night. With confidence, with peace, and most importantly, with love. I hope to see you again in whatever I do next. Bye now.